And we are live. Okay, so this is the fun part. The Feral, the one I chose in my first playthrough, is sort of like a barbarian werewolf thingy. I showed only a little bit last stream. And for those curious in the tune this time, hold on, I also forgot to loop this. Alright, so we have the choices of playing something different. Geomancer is Earth User, Exorcist is kind of like a Talisman sort of fella, Sentinel's your tank, Passion is your rogue, aka an assassin. So, we're going to choose whatever the wheel chooses for this one. But anyway, I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. So let us see what we get. And we get the rogue. It looks like. Alright. We're going into the rogue, aka assassin. Alrighty. And time for that to go. Alrighty. But on that note, though, this is, as the developers describe it, as basically Titan Quest Diablo 2 meets Eastpunk. Which means it is going to be interesting. Also, the food stuff is also very fun, unique. So anyway, we're going to go kick this one off. Hold on, let me go find you in my Steam, and there we are. I am going to... What do you think would have been the worst class? I don't know enough to answer that, personally, Shadow. I really don't have the answer for that one. Let me just make sure it's all picking up. Hold on. I remember putting you set up in here. Did I not put Ghostlore in? Hold on. Did I not set Ghostlore up in here? I could have sworn I did. Oh yeah, it is. Is it picking it up, though? Okay, good. It picked it up. I just had to make sure it was picking it up. That's all. Okay. The worst class. I personally don't play tanks too great, so I'm going to assume it's that. So we got this fella right here. So this is the choices of classes we could have gotten. Just think of it. Oh, that's a good description I can think of it. Think of it like Shadowrun, Japanese mythology, Philippine and Singaporean mythology, and all that stuff. That's kind of how they described it when I read the forums. Anyway, Adept, Mystic Warriors who hone their mind as well as their body. As we can see, they get gauntlets. So, abilities Warp. And also, the fun thing is you can multi-class. So technically, that wheel of spinning we had earlier... Oh, hey, Lament! So, that wheel of spinning earlier is going to come into play again at some point. So, we have a player name. Well, we're going to put Permadeath on, since this is... We might actually come back to... Might actually look at another class if we end up dying. Anyway. Warp, teleport to another location. Mind over Manner, project a psychic shield. Pressure Point, your base attacks hit enemy pressure points. Force Pull, oh, now we're Jedi. Passives, Telekinesis, Disperse. Remaining damage, ooh, Disperse looks kind of fun though. Battle Meditation. So I'm just looking at these really quick. A limited form that allows you to see seconds in the future. Oh, that's actually good for your own taking, I guess. After images are summoned when using a movement skill. Okay. Exorcist was the other option we could have gotten. This is basically, as the title says, able to send Spirit Roll and cast out evil spirits. Display several enchanted talisman that zero in on enemies. Exercise. And if you notice, there are combos in here. This is the class combos you can have here. So basically, say if Exorcist was going with this, they get that. The dual class combos. Anyway. Exercise, area, summon a guardian spirit, summon a bunch of crows. Mandala, Geomancer. This is the mage class. This is the earth class, or mage class. Fireball, Ice Trap, Thunderstorm, Geomancy. Combinations, you can combine that with a Flame Guardian. Elemental stuff. Feral, the one I have right now in my own time. Since we're not doing that, this is my class that I'm currently playing on free time. Basically, barbarian who transforms into a werecat. Sentinel is the bird. Looks like the ranger, it looks like. So, you get a chakram, radiant spears, summon crows, and summon a bunch of little leopards. Oh, we got this one. Assassin. Okay, rogue assassin. Dashing strike. Dervish. Poison vial. And shroud of darkness. Yeah, there's so many birds, but I wonder how many crows. Analyze weakness. Finisher. Chain kill. Impersonal. Inconspicuous. I'm just gonna name them stream character. This is permadeath, so we can actually experiment all the little classes, so... Hair color, let me see. Hairstyle, Well, we're gonna go try and be inconspicuous as we can. I can throw some random names if you want. All the Dwarf Fortress names? Feel free, Shadow. The last time it worked fine. I'll go ahead and drop it in if you do. If you're okay with it, obviously. Ozma. Does it have a meaning? If you don't mind me asking. I'll go with this look. Ozma. I'm just curious on the name, if it has a meaning since Dwarf Fortress, if it's potentially come there. Quiescent. That could work. I'll go with that, and I think we're fine there. Okay, Ozma, well, let's see how you do. Okay, for many years, the Master Ghost Hunter has defended the island of the seaport from Mugu. Hostile creatures from the spirit world. However, a hunt has gone awry, and now the Master finds himself captured by the very force of evil he swore to destroy. His fate now rests upon you, his trustworthy apprentice. Go forth, and rescue your mattress, wow. Master from the vile clutches of the Mogai. Powers. Well, we only have one ability, so here's how it works. Oh, you can have 3 classes? Excuse me. I forgot that was a thing. So if this character lives long enough, we can go ahead and have that. You know what, I'll go with you for now. The fun thing is the skill system. I'm going to show this. This is interesting because glyphs are basically how you power up. Characters, your stats, powers, gear, log, there we are. So let's go ahead and look around. As I just roll into something. Oh yeah, that's right, this is the defensive roll. Oh, hey buddy. And I'm already on fire. Force attack by holding shift. Just grabbing something. Just a regular old zombie. Bunch of little zombies. Let's see our new ability. Axe, always good. And some sandals. Okay, some gear we have. Battle Axe of Fortune. Oh, can we even use you? No, we can't. Do we have anything else? Nope. So that... Oh, we already put it on. Never mind. I was wondering what that was. Let us see. But yeah, the closest descriptor I could think of that Eastpunk thing is Shadowrun. Dragonfall is actually probably the closest Eastpunk thing I can think of for this. Did we also get another point? Yes, we did. Oh, hey, dudes. And they're dead. So when we get to town, which is just after this... Oh, hello, little buddy. Which is after this, we can go ahead and see the food stuff. Does it show if there are class item restrictions? Usually the loot you get, unless you're playing with someone else, you would get only the loot designated for you, is what I learned. Well, let me scratch that. Rarely, you mostly get geared towards you, is what I discovered. Plus, Battle Axe, for example, is one of those things. Oh, we got our first glyph now, too. But yeah, let me see if it actually does. No, it actually doesn't tell you what any class descriptions. Oh, and I accidentally used potions. Rip. Ripperoni, get out of here. Well, okay, looks like I'm good on that one. Oh, there we are. We have another one. I'm gonna put dashing on here. Over here. Am I fighting it? Yes, I am. Let me see. Let me look at you. Or maybe, hold on. There we are. Nope, there doesn't appear to be any class restrictions. So if I wanted to, I could just wear this axe if I wanted to. Plus, we'll give it a shot. It doesn't even seem like it matters that I'm using this. You're gonna get out of there. There we are. And I'm on fire for a little bit. But no, it doesn't look like there does appear to be class restrictions. Oh, and there's our map, and I'm almost dead. Hold on here. I'm already permadeath. I don't want us to die immediately in the tutorial. And I haven't even made it difficult. Hello, buddies. Necklace, always good to have. So this is basically just gearing you up, sort of thing. Do that, there we are. And you are an ointment, there we are. Just making sure, there we are. Let's go to you since we didn't get you. Oh, time for you to go, buddy. Another axe. Interesting. Another level up, and a Sona, which is another glyph. And I guess we'll put you on. Shroud of Darkness. Ah, here we are. Now we can start putting these on since we already have these now. Alright, back to glyphs. We'll just put those there for now. And I got another axe, so I wonder... Nope, this is only one-handed. Alright, moving on. There we go, come on, buddies. Let's lower you over. And let's see what Shroud of Darkness does. That's interesting. Basically allows me to, whatchamacallit, go into a shroud and go on these guys. I may have just found my loophole for this build. Problem is, my mana potions are getting pretty low right now. Some nice bikes. We're almost at the end of the tutorial. We are. See if these drop any more remedies. No. And I should be doing my dodge more often, but here we are. Yeah, they're over there. I'm gonna go up north to see if there's any loot we missed. Yep, and enemies we missed. Don't also want to miss that, too. Get rid of you, dudes. There we are. I'm just checking to see if there's any way. Okay. Oh, and we got our first unique enemy over there. That's a champion enemy over there, who might end up killing me at this point. Since it's also permadeath, I'm playing it like permadeath. And also, I just realized sound is a bit on the high side. Hold on. That should do better. Hold on. A little too low. I think 4 is fine. That shouldn't be blasting anymore. Hopefully now it's a good audio balance. I forgot to actually check that before we started this. So it should be a little better now. Yeah, I just realized, wait a minute. I don't hear that it's actually you guys don't, I don't hear myself speaking, so I don't know if you guys actually hear it. And those guys just got themselves stuck. Alright, oh, we got an interesting one. An Axe of Wisdom, probably a good one to run. Whoops. There we are. Alright, now we got some new glyphs to play around with. These things are interesting because now you get different effects on there. Like, for example, this one gives us different effects, additional fire damage, additional thing, critical chance, sounds like something we want. And you can also, I think you can rotate them. I need to regenerate health. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I turned it down a little bit. There we are. And you are in compound glyph. Actually, you can move over there. So glyphs on the other part are actually kind of fun, so... For example, you can have your build built around these things that have a bunch of other weird effects in addition to everything else going on. I'm just making sure I have everything around here because I don't know if there's gonna be a boss fight or not. I'd rather be at least a little prepared. Some nice tires over there. Well, let's go ahead and see our master, huh? I'm gonna swap these around, actually. There we are. Reason being is that's going to be my defensive skill, it looks like. Hey, buddy. Ow. Ow, buddy. There we are. Speak to Master Ghost Hunter in a minute. Sandals of Blood. Yeah, I think we need those. A shirt. No, I don't think we need that. More glyphies. I'll talk to him in a minute. I'm just doing some things. And Kasi, which is poison, which is good for us. Also good for us in there. Hello, which is additional ice. We don't have that. We need Utila for that setup. Alright, let's talk to him. Thank you. I am fortunate to have you as an apprentice, for it seems like age has finally caught up with me. Here, take my homing compass. I have exhausted myself in battle. I no longer have the energy to use my compass's magic. Use the homing compass to bring us back home. Ah, would you look at that? A familiar portal. Despite an island small enough to fit entirely within the lakes of some larger countries, Seaport is one of the world's biggest ports. It has a population of 4 million with an estimated 1 million in transit. as people from all over come to Seaport in search of opportunity. Its streets boast daily mix of cultures from all walks of life. And now we're at the main hub. Quick buy or sell something. Well, I don't need these. Oh, control left mouse button. Oh, rip. Don't think I need these. Goodbye and goodbye. There we go. And you. I'm gonna sell my compass. No, not. Self-help book, which is something you can use. Don't know what that is. Do you have anything, buddy? No. Okay. This bugger is a calligrapher, randomizer glyph, so these things. So that's basically the gambler, the jeweler, the blacksmith, upgrading gear, the storage. I think you can see a cat with that fella. Our master is where exactly? Oh, part. No. Oh, and cool thing is, I can use my parts here. The Mogai attacks have disrupted trade, and the hawkers on Food Street are having a hard time procuring ingredients for the cook their signature dishes. Gather the missing ingredients and make treat you to a meal. And now the fun part is, these meals actually look pretty decent. Alright, we'll probably take care of that. Over here is music. You looking around. I don't know what that is. Let us see if there's anything we missed in here. Oh yeah, fun little indie game. Let us see while we keep exploring just to see what's out here. Creepy whispering over here. I'm gonna leave here. I don't like the creepy whispers over there. How about down here? Oh, and we have an ad break incoming, as a heads up. Well, any more creepy whispers? Okay, cool. What is in here? I don't think I've ever seen this area. No, nothing over here. Alright, let's go ahead and check with our map. Where are you? Alright, I guess... Wait, no, we have to go to yellow, I think. Master is over here. There you are. Once again, thank you for saving me. Although I've held this off for as long as I could, I think it is time I retire. The homing compass is yours now. Now on, my duty will mentoring the next generation of ghost hunters. I believe your fellow apprentice Nadir has something urgent to tell you. He does not fight in the front lines, but her keen mind has served us well. And here's Nadir. Hey, friend. You know the machine I've been working on, the separator? It's almost done. There, see? As you might know, the Mogai attacks have gotten frequent lately. My theory is that for some reason the dimensional wall that separates the physical world from the spiritual world has been weakening. And Odin says hello. He just came over wanting some belly rubs. That is also a trap. So, when fully functional, the separator should restore the dimensional wall and keep the Mogai from breaking through. But in order to get it to that state, we need funding. I managed to get a couple of odd jobs that I need your help to complete. Here's the first job. The plantation workers of Palahajawana, or however you pronounce that, have been complaining about a horrible smell that's been killing their crops. They suspect it's due to a plant like Mugi, the Rafflesia, being nearby. Take a trip, kill the Rafflesia, and we'll meet again here. Make sure you take a bath before you come back. Thanks. Well, I guess that's our next stop. I think that's also where I left off my first playthrough. So, I guess this is the world map here. All the zones we get to explore. So we're gonna go over here. Palawahajuan is a large satellite islet with the greater archipelago of the seaport, one of the major holdouts of the rural Kampong village. Amidst rapid urbanization, residents rely on farming and hunting for their livelihood. As the mainland seaport begins to get more of the produce from overseas instead of its own satellite islets, life in Palahajuan is said to be in decline. Plans are already underway to find alternative use for this island, such as military training. I think... Oh, and some food. Alright, now we have some things we can do here. Skill modifiers. Now that we have things, we have modifiers we can put on our abilities. You see? Trigger on critical is something new I haven't seen before. Blast bonuses. Chain kill looks helpful to have. Because then I'll actually gain some things. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some food so we can actually showcase the food stuffs. Nice lime. Oh no, I think my other mission was actually the second mission. A bunch of food that we could have. And this is the bank fill, I believe. Yep. I do usually store the food in there in my first playthrough. You are a merchant. Another gem pouch. I have no idea what that's about. Continue looking. So I have 2 quests. Hold on, log. Alright. This is interesting. Oh! We got lore on the monsters, by the way. Also known as the Toil. It is a ghost that has been created from the remains of a dead child. Oh boy! A reanimated corpse controlled by a talisman on its forehead. The Jianxi hops around dexterously. Also known as the Hungry Ghost, believed to be a spirit of a person who is greedy or covetous in life. A restless spirit, or a shroud ghost that arrives at earthly body and is still tightly bound with his pearly shroud within 40 days after death. Oh, these are actually foods I think I've tried in my first playthrough. Alright. So there is some lore too. Okay, here you are. The Moge broke through the barrier again yesterday, and we're back into the stream. Alright, now we're gonna go through here. You know, I want those chickens right now, though. I heard the chickens. Oh, hey, buddy. Ow. That hurt, buddy. Oh, with that a bit. Oh, boy. Ow. There we are. Just trying to use that to regain our health. Because I'm in permadeath, so if I screw up once, I'm dead. Which more than likely will happen. I'm still not that far in my first playthrough. But if what I'm doing with that AoE is going to work, like I think it is. Found a spike collar. There we are. What do we got here? Oh, excuse me, no. Neck. Interesting thing. Spike collar wisdom. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Our outfit just looked way different now. Why'd I have a gas mask now? When did I get the gas mask? Feather boa. Oh, wait. No, we're keeping the spike collar. Those are definitely inventory. And now it's raining. Get rid of these buggers. And find the boss in this area. Oh, crap. Not what I want. Oh boy. There we are. Oh, an egg. Hey, chicken. Alright, we found one of the chickens at least. And now Odin's nice in his little hammock right now. Only I could have seen what that effect was, because I had never seen that one before. Thank you, Chickie. Oh. So, on the note, though, Monday is actually our last indie stream we're going to be having. Because on Thursday, we are finally going to be kicking off System Shock Remake. But on the likelihood that we do not do it, like because of release stuff, because sometimes game releases release at odd times and all that. I have a thief fan mission I'm actually willing to look into and try out. That is also thematic for the time, too. It is called A Midsummer's Heist. And if, perchance, that we know, if it does release and all that stuff, hold on, let me take care of this patch of enemies before I finish that thought, because this looks painful. That was a champion I did not want to fight. Oh no, you're not even dead. You're another champion. Yeah, a little spicy. As I was saying. But if it does release on time and all that stuff, we will be instead doing, whatchamacallit, saving that mission for another time, actually. Maybe a surprise stream or something, who knows? We got a nice little ring here. I think that's a good ring, though. Give me Pokong, I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to change my build. Yeah, you will spend a lot of time on menus in this game, as a heads up. There's so much crap you can do in this. But I'm also permadeath, so I need to be careful when I do that. Move over here. There we are. So we got some glyphs to play around with. We're looking for Utella. I think we'll put that in here. There we go. And we also got some updates. So we can't put these on for a while, so critical multiplier. I'll put accuracy. Just to have it. Now the question is, what do we go with when we get to the subclasses? Is going to be fun when we have to decide those. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and continue these monsters. I think right now having some regeneration is actually a good idea to keep our sustain up. Considering this is a permadeath character. Chile? I'm doing that mainly for the stream's sake, either way. Just in case this character does actually end up dying or living, we can actually save them for a future playthrough if they live. So, in a way, this... Oh! Same, I do agree with you on that one, Shadow. But it's mainly just, not the delays of the game itself. I don't think there's going to be delays. It's mainly the launch time on Steam. That makes me wonder. Sometimes Steam games can release in the evening of my time, and that'll be either right when spring starts or after. So it's just like, in case something does happen. Luckily, we're not... Although I bet the multiplayer will have issues. Yep, kind of in terms with the original System Shock there. I am kind of glad Night Dive actually worked on getting that to work, though. Shades. I found some shades, guys! Though, I can imagine the multiplayer is going to be fun, though, once it's in working condition. Can you imagine the chaos that'll happen in that game? The freaking Thief videos I've seen of Thief 2 multiplayer video mods I've seen. Oh god, the chaos is going to be fun in that game. Hold on. Oh. I probably shouldn't have put that on that ability, actually, now that I think about it. That accuracy thing. I probably should have put that on W. That is a lot of boars. Bye. There we are. Thank goodness I do have some regen, though. Lightning armor. Well, good thing I don't need lightning. So if you already get the gameplay loop, it is kind of just like a classic old ARPG sort of thing. I wonder. There's egg over there. With some unique stuff, like the cooking, for example. Which is what I'm doing right now, actually. Gathering all the materials I need for cooking. But yeah, it's actually not a bad game. I do like that it actually takes place in a modern setting, so it is just more than just set in Japanese, Singaporean, Korean, heck, even Chinese, I think? Mythology sort of thing. So it has its own aesthetic, too. And also the pixel stuff. Doubly bonus, it also has a workshop feature. Ow, that hurt. So you can even have custom classes if you want, or maps, I believe. Celia, what does that one do? Regenerate 3 health. So reorganize that. But yeah, I do dig the modern aesthetics of this one, just unique to that factor. And plus, the addition of this, hold on. Having the lore tab is just quality of life. And Baba Negbet, a practitioner of black magic, performed a ritual to shapeshift into a boar demon. How many of those practitioners have done that we killed? A Mugga summoner. Oh, this is just the guy we killed earlier. And these are probably the bosses down here. But the fact they give a little lore tab is actually a bonus, in my opinion. Reminds me of whatchamacallit, Neo on that factor. And that was one thing I loved about the Neo game series, was actually having that. Say if you need a break and you want to take a breather from fighting a boss that is giving you a headache, get over here. Go ahead and look at the lore tab for a little bit, learn about the Scampus, then get some trauma from reading about the lore of the Scampus. And there you go. Then you can go back to fighting a boss to get rid of that, and there you go. And off topic, yeah, we might go to Neo someday in the future, but it is going to be a very long ways off. What is over there? Chilies and another chicken. Bonus is also the day and night cycle for this too. And there's an achievement for collecting eggs. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, hold on. That's interesting. You can hold that down. Or this. But yeah, you'll see why I'm collecting all these in a moment. And bonus is if I really want to, I can just go back to town if I'm getting overwhelmed. Here we are. Anything else? No, okay. So the second part, you're also gathering materials for your food. Oh, hello! And also trying not to die. In my case. Ooh, what is this? A different colored piece of gear. Definitely a better piece of gear. And let's look at those shades we just get. Oh wait, I sold those shades. Oh, here they are. I don't know if there is a transmog system or not, but I think there is? Question. But for those on the VOD side of things and have played before, feel free to. Oh, hello. Feel free to let me know. I am personally not far in my playthrough in my other character, my feral. Ooh, we got another new glyph slot. And also bonus for the dodging, actually. Oh, those are unique enemies. Those look like unique enemies. Alright. Thought that was another one of those special enemies. Oh, I just noticed something about the pigs. Or the boars. They seem to be getting money off of me. Or money seems to be coming off of me from them. We got another one. Elisa. I think we already have an Elisa. Yep, we do. Hold on, let me check the map. Okay, we're good so far. This poison vial may actually be my most favorite thing, by the way. Yeah, you are getting money. Ah, that's what they're doing to me. They're making my defenses weaker is what those ores are doing. And just from getting rid of those guys, those hopping zombies, I gotta level up. Nothing here. Nothing here either. Ooh, we did get a good belt, though. Place that. Those are going to be sold. We don't need pitchforks. We can look at the pitchforks. But I'm probably not going to use the pitchfork. What amulet is that? Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Just had to double check our gear. Thank you, chicken. Remember to always check in your chickens for eggs. And hold on, I may as well go ahead and show something here. If you guys want to see my HUD a little better, just let me go ahead. Turn me off really quick. And there we are, that's the HUD. There we are. The powers and all that stuff. So that's kind of the HUD there. I'm going to bring myself back. There we are. Don't know if studio mode actually worked on that during that, but here we are. There we are. Okay. But that's basically the HUD. I should probably check that notification in a minute. There we are. Power. Oh, we have something else over here. Ah, I see. There we are. There we are. Let's see. That could work. We still need to figure out where to put that. We'll probably place that somewhere else. But you basically put these in different slots. This one over here, we can probably say this. 10% critical, 20 chance trigger skill to not use a charge. Actually, I'm gonna take that one off, actually. I kind of like this idea. And then we take you. Put you back over there. Basically, you have to have little movement abilities for yourself. Or option B, still specialize my poison flask. Move you up to there. Basically, my poison flask is going to be my most powered ability right now. So basically, that's something you can have. Dashing Strike looks to be something I can use for protection. Which means I need to figure out where to put Dashing Strike at some point. Probably over there. Then this one can go somewhere else. Poison Vial, we can maybe... Secret Talismans or Haunt sounds like something fun we can do. But I guess it'll depend on what role we get. Are we done? Oh, it's just telling me I can put more things in there. We're fine for now. I'll just put this there for now. There, just to have more of those. Since we don't have the Shroud anymore. Oh, speaking of the devil. Let's try our new abilities. Yeah, I think we got a build going right now. Or so I think. So the fun part is about that I've noticed with this game, it's a lot of fun to do your build crafting with the glyphs and skill system. Because the neat factor is instead of just having, oh, skills you learn and unlock and have to modify through there, you can modify your skill and have one powered up skill, like I did with the Poison Vial with the modifiers. So kind of fun on that factor. I have not got to the point where I unlock multi-class, but who knows? If we're lucky enough, we might get to there in that stream. And probably, heck, we might return to this character at some point. for a little challenge. If they're not dead by tonight. This is actually a first permadeath character I've ever streamed, so there's that. Oh, hold on, before we continue on. Just a quick little tangent. I'm gonna go pull that mission I have for Thief Guild really quick. Just drop this in there. There we are. That's the one in case in case System Shock releases late. That's the mission we'll be doing. Little fan mission made by some of the fellows who made the Black Parade, or one of the developers on it, or involved with Black Parade. You do. Well, I'm not going to read that anymore. But that's the mission I'm looking to do if it's going to be late. Either way, it is great. Apparently, a third in contest. Whatchamacallit? Contest mission on Thief. So, regardless, I'll probably try that at some point on my end. And heck, if it's that remarkable, like it is, number 3 in the contest stuff, we might make a special stream occasion for it. So last I checked, I think is Midsummer still going on in some places. Just double checking. But if it is, who knows? Maybe a surprise stream. You never know. Amulet, which is wisdom. Oh, we don't have fire damage. The crit chance is nice, but you know, experience. Where did the amulet go? Where did I put the amulet? Oh, there it is. There we go. I'm gonna take that amulet for more experience leveling. I at least want to hope we get to leveling up, getting up to level 15, maybe. At least showcase that. Which we might. We are level 7. We might get it, actually, in this mission. That is a lot of boars. Luckily, I have my favorite ability in there. And I missed. Personally speaking, I am probably going to get that mission myself. There they are. There's a unique champion in there. Evasive Mana Burn. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Well, I'm probably due to my own time stuff. If I was going to do a secret stream, it may or may not be after the Midsummer celebrations. We'll see how it goes, and I should probably heal. I am definitely not going to do Sunday stream for that, though. Ring of Heating. I'll have to think on that. Monday is Dungeons of Blood and Dream. Unless I start earlier, if nothing comes up, we can maybe look into that. We'll see. There's definitely not going to be... There's definitely more detained to be a stream that's going to be... not on schedule. In other words. So be on the lookout for a surprise stream that isn't on the stream days. That does happen. Oh, and going by the map, looks like we're almost at the monster. But I do hope chat is actually enjoying this game. It is actually really loving the build craft side of things on my end. Oh, and a lot more boars. Here we are, and a chest over there. You guys stop taking my money. And another level up. What do we get? More power-ups? No, we're getting more power-ups for that one. Faster projectiles. That's a good one. That is a good one. That'll take over that one, so I'll put another Fury in that one. Actually, it should be fine. I was actually thinking, maybe I could do something else. Ooh, we got yellow boots this time, which are Slaying Boots of Blood. Much better than what I got. I am actually going to go to town right now. Because I need to sell stuff. My inventory is kind of getting full. Ring of Dominance. No, we're fine with that ring. Nope, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. How do you compare to that? Axe of Wisdom is actually helping us out. Spirit Scarf, Eating. But yeah, we'll get rid of you. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need that, don't need that. Alright. And while we're here, since we're getting close to the boss, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, wrong place. We want to look for the food fella. That sickle. Weaker, but it does have better crit chance for us. I might swap to try the sickle out. Whoops. You over there. And we can make papaya. Increase buff strength. Okay, and that looks like all we can do. Can't make an oyster omelet, but we can make this. Oh! Conan looking at chat like, don't need you, don't need you. Aha, funny one, Mickey. How you doing, Mickey? Oh, I would love a satay. Oh wait, I can't even make a satay, but it looks good. How you doing, Mickey? How goes it? I guess I'm going 2 papayas? Yes, I can go. Oh crap, well there goes all my resources I had there. Alright then, I'll just stick with that for now. So now, I guess going by lore... Oh. Never mind. Doing good, doing good. Just trying out the next indie, and then Monday we have another one, which is more like a roguelike design. Alright, hold on. I am going to sell this necklace I missed. Alright, now we're going back. This should just take us back to where we were. Yep, okay. I think we're getting close to the boss. Also, I finally got around to finishing that, I didn't even accidentally throw that. I did finish around, whatchamacallit, that horror mod, and oh god. All I can say is, that horror mod in the Morrowind, those mud crabs might be the most horrifying thing in there. Those mud crabs are the horrifying thing. Still can't believe that UFO. But oh god, that mod actually makes me want to try it. But also, it looks so painful to try too. Out of here, little boars. That swimming speed looks horrifying. But either way, great video, Mickey. And thank you for showing me that mod that looks both painful and interesting at the same time. Oh, and we got a fire juggernaut. I am horrified by whatever that is. There we are. Get rid of you, dang sheep. And also, while I'm doing that, while we're here we go. A shout out to Mickey. If you haven't already followed Mickey, I suggest you do for some entertaining content. And also wholesome content, by the way. Alrighty, let's get rid of these boars really quick while we're trying to look around where to go. And also, awesome videos. I am still surprised with that Starfield video. the mod in there, the Doom stuff. As well. And now, next on my list is actually starting that Nightfire video. Ow, and I'm not paying attention because I am slowly dying. And this is a permadeath character I forgot to mention, so if I screw up, I'm just gonna die. Not exactly something I want. Oh, we got a new glyph. What is that? I have never seen this in my playthrough, and don't know if that's something that is hostile or friendly. I don't know how to feel about that. Are you friendly? Okay. Okay. I guess that's a shrine? In the terms? Orang Bunyan's Blessing of Rage. Yep, that's a shrine. So we got singing shrines in this. Okay. I thought that was gonna be a mini-boss or something. No, instead we got a song sung to us. Okay. I ain't complaining. Was there lore on him? Well, I have this cool little buff. Ew. No lore on them. Well, time to do sonic zooming. Oh, hello. Oh, God. The zoomies may have just killed me. I am dying from zoomies right now. I'm not dead, but I'm dying, but I'm not dead. I am dying, though. Oh, thank God. Why is there poison cloud chasing me around? Oh, thank God. Well, I think that's the boss. I think we can leave now. Apparently, I never completed this island in my first character. I thought I killed this thing in my first character. Okay, then. Singing woman? Nope, but here's some lore about a dead kid. Pretty much. Well, you know what, Nadir, you can wait. I need to handle my inventory. Piercing boots of inventory. Of immunity. Nope, don't need another mask. Actually, no, that mask is worse. Quiver of command. Wait, does that mean... Wait, what's the other... How did I get a ritual knife? Where did the ritual knife come from? Ah, you can dual wield. Did I just drop? Yes, I did. Oh, now I can just shoot bows. Interesting. Alright, I guess I'll go with this setup. I don't need Capri Sun. We don't need that. Probably using at least... Where am I getting achievements out of the blue right now? Axe of Wisdom. Probably don't need any more. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. There we are. Alright, now I can talk to Nadir. But good job so far. Shades of heating. Guys, I can get some nice yellow shades of heating. I'm probably gonna go with the glyph. Harvest billhook of Oh, now you're just giving me a hard point choice here now. That glyph will help in the long term, because who knows how rare it is. Actually, looking at it... I'll just go with the glyph. Level up sounds. We'll go with that. And now it looks like we unlocked another of one of our class bonuses now. But I can't even use them if I wanted to. I don't even know what that means over there. For every 4 skills modifier used in this class, you may for every 4 skills or skill modifiers used from this class, you may use 1 class bonus. Oh, that's how it works. I cannot English. Alright, lift. Weka. Well, crap. Can't fit Weka in there. Now we need to play around here. Now the fun part is building our character some more. This character is gonna die if we don't, so... This is our glyph system, so let's see. We got increase attack speed, which is this. That one could probably go there, it would be helpful. Minion, absorb, poise, MP... Do we have a Kasi in here? Kasi, we do have a couple Kasi, okay. We already have a Weka, so... Alright then. Your modifier doesn't seem to be anything. Let's replace you with that, actually. That's a bonus for critical, which we do have. This can maybe go here. But we're also building around these. Nope, I can't fit you in there. Okay. Infliction duration. Can I even fit? Nope. Wait, did it drop outside? No, it didn't. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out where to put all these. So now you have to play Tetris with this, which is fun. Now I need to figure out where that went. Which was... Where did that go? Did it drop on the floor somewhere? No, it didn't. Oh, we got our master over here. Look at this monstrosity sitting in the middle of our fine city. Eh? What is that foul stench? Is it coming from you? You riffraff, do you know who I am? I am Elder Zenith, senior member of the ruling council of elites. I am going to hide right while this guy just goes on a tangent. You dare smell bad in front of elite? Does our character shower? Get out of my sight. Young people these days have no respect for their elders. Alright. So, I guess because I'm stinky, they don't like me. Well, alright then. Oh, there you are. That's where you went. Let's just settle with these two for now, since I don't think we can fit another one in here. No, that one's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. Alright, so we need Utila. Utila's right here. We need Sona. Where is Sona? Do we even... Oh, we do have a Sona. And a Sealy. Actually, no, hold on. Kasi. Do we have another Kasi? We do. And I think a Pakala if we have one. Now you're seeing build crafting. I don't think we have one though. Oh, we do. One though. We're gonna lose that poise bonus from you though. Now we just do you. And I'm looking for Kasi, so we already had a Kasi right there. There we are. We have MP, which we do need. Sona. We have a Sona. Okay, I'll swap that one out. There we are. And Tilo. There we are. And if we have another Pakala, I don't think we... Oh, we do. I don't know what poise does in this game, so well, I guess we'll find out. But that's the glyph system, and there's our equipment. Now let's talk back and resume. Ayo. That man over there is Elder Zenith from the ruling council of elites. Back when I was in the Institute of Paranormal Studies, I proposed a separator project. Not only did he get it shut down, I heard he also pulled some strings that got me fired from the Institute. To this day, I don't know what his bloody problem is. I bet you're glad to only have to fight monsters and not have to deal with office politics, huh? Anyway, he can stare all he wants. We already got ourselves a permit to set it up right here. There's nothing he can do about it. Let's focus on our next job. We received word of a group of cultists performing a Mugu summoning in the Hulu Harbor. Man, I am going to butcher everything I pronounce in this, aren't I? Do we have more food in here? Alright, I know. Long tong. Sure, let's go with long tongs. Spicy coconut-based curry containing sliced rice cake, veggies, eggs, and a huge heap of sambal chili. Hot, hot, hot. And the papaya we had earlier. This spring roll with wafer thin skin is filling mincemeat, vegetables, taste sweet, savory, spicy, all at the same time. Why is this making me hungry? I just ate. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Alright, so now we're going over here. In colonial times, Hulu Kabur, known as the Sea Fort. I am going to butcher everything. Anyway, an impregnable fortress of great strategical value during wartime. Many battles fought on the islet, many were killed. Negative energy bled into the soil, causing the dead to rise. Holy men were called to give restless dead a proper burials, leading to mass graves. When this failed to quell the dead, Seafort was abandoned by all but the most die-hard residents. The islet itself gained ominous moniker, Palakabur, or the Isle of Graves. Post-war plans were convert the island into an amusement park were shelved indefinitely. Why would you put an amusement park here? What is this, Silent Hill? Pa, we have to move. There's nothing here anymore. We can find more work in the mainland. Nonsense. This is our home. This is going to make me want to boot up Silent Hill 3 because of this freaking reference, this feels like. You're the banker, aren't you? No, you're just a guy who's selling stuff. Where's the banker? That's some nose. There you are. I need to store some ingredients. Our inventory is kind of getting a little full right now. This is what I did in my first playthrough too. Is store all the ingredients. Can I actually just do the control thing? Yes, I can. We're gonna store all these. For now, we'll come back to them. Thank you, cat. Let's see. I'm guessing this is where we need to go. Excuse me, why is there a living tree over there? I am already feeling uncomfortable at this place. And I killed the living tree. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna also pick up some potions from that dude over there. The guy in the newspaper. I need potions badly. Or else I'm gonna die. Alright, moving on. So, you know what I'll do. Since I do have Spooktober games already set up, I'll do the showcase of what this place lore reminds me of. Real quick. Of course, this is that preview, that little tease is going to be saved for Spooktober, though, so don't expect a whole long playthrough. And I'm almost dying again. One thing when you're focused on the combat really makes you not pay attention to the stuff. A banana? I got a banana? A durian. Mushrooms. Oh, and we have what looks like to be a ghost woman. Or ghost lady. Why are there sentient trees? Now I just want to look at what the sentient trees are about. Let me see. Okay, this one. Wait, what? Said to be a ghost of a woman who died during childbirth. This malicious and much feared spirit resides in a banana tree. That's what that is? Okay, that's just kind of creepy. Alright, moving on. And a graveyard. I am not excited for what monsters are in here. Yeah, I don't know that either, Lemon. I'm just confused. I'm just as confused. I'm going to assume this is probably mythological lore. Oh, I'm breaking some pots. like, from what I got from the yokai and Neo, there is some interesting lore out there. So, like, Scampus is the lore of a dead kid again. Oh, and I'm dying again. Crap. There we are. Actually, I think Scampus is actually stillborn, so let me clarify that one. But yeah, yeah. Yokai lore is, something. Sona. Get another Sona. Alright, moving on. Old Juggernaut. I will admit, though, I do like the lore aspect, though, that you can read up if you care enough. Or you can just beat up a bunch of monsters. Oh, no, none of the banana tree. I am not liking these banana trees. Oh, God, not again. Get out of here, banana trees. No, I don't like you, banana trees. Garlic? Hell yeah. And for reference, I put a lot of garlic in my cooking, so haha. That's another sentient tree. I'm free to go, sentient tree. There's another one over there. Another red bean. And it has a sound effect. Wonderful. Garlic. Ooh, more garlic. It's always good. What else are we looking for? Nothing there. Oh, my mana regeneration is actually really high right now. Hey, Arthie, how's it going? Hope your Saturday's going well. Oh, well, I hope your Saturday gets better for you. And also, if you're talking about the heat, oh god, it is horrible. There's also a permadeath character. We're learning cool lore about banana trees. I would probably say, curse lore. But yeah, it's cool. It is indeed cool. It is cursed. Here's the lore. We already read it earlier, I'm not gonna recite it again. It's been Sunday for an hour. Oh, dang. And meanwhile, I'm making everything poison. As I'm slowly dying. Why are things poison over there? I didn't even hit you. So while I have the guy that's throwing nothing but poison and poison and poison. Whoa, there it is. I see you over there. Get Oh, right then. Not what I expected would happen. I see you over there, chases you down, dies. Ripped to that fella, I guess. Yep, they're gone. Rest in peace. Rip to Ozma. Well, I guess I can show my feral off, I guess. Since they're not a permadeath character. But at least now we'll remember Ozma in the Hall of Memories now. So, this one is my, whatchamacallit, my feral. Let me grab you. Forgot to grab you, fellas. We saw this in preview in the other stream, but since he's actually my main character, and they're less farther than ahead, I can actually bring them with. But this isn't permadeath, so once I die, I'm not gonna die. So we get to see what the hell happened out there. Let's grab in a bunch of food. Let me just check my setup. Here we are. I am building out for this feral, that right there. In fact, hold on. Unleash is that right there. I'm just checking our setup. Ah, actually, we should definitely hold on. Change my build up a little bit here. My build's actually not that great right now. So you are Were-Tiger. Put that there so it can last longer. Metabolism. Half of damage taken is instead... Health damage taken is instead taken as damage over time. Adrenaline Rush. We'll put you here, actually. Adrenaline Rush. That means... I've got Berserker Raid, Blood Vengeance, Anti-Ground. We'll put Adrenaline Rush. So that way, now we have that and that. For now, and then we'll put you here. There we are. Okay. Just had to check that. What's my glyphs look like? Oh boy. My glyphs don't look too good. Yes, I know about the powers. There's really nothing I can do, so I'll just put Unleash over there. There we are. So here we are, gathering all the stuff again. This time with my main character now. Rip to that character, though. Thank you for the eggs, chickies. Alright. Gonna grab all this food so I can grab it. There we are. And then we're gonna probably learn that cursed lore again, which we just did. Because apparently this is as far as I've been right now. And hello, hidden loot. But now I can actually play recklessly now that I don't have to play with permadeath. So I can actually go rush this now. But at least we got a little experimentation there. If that character did actually live, though, we would actually continue rolling. So now we're actually putting up to play by the idea, no rolling for this character. Sadly. I would have been curious to see. You know what? Hold on. Let me pull up Wheel of Names again really quick. If we did that, let's go ahead and see what else they would have gotten. We'll slap Barrel back on there. Let me go ahead and get this back up. I'm pausing you really quick. Alright, 3 Ferals. Feral, 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 Will Feral. I just want to check something here really quick. We're going to hide you. Oh, hold on. Gotta do it right. Hide you. Wrong game. I have to put that. There you are. And then... Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle this again. Okay, so some of these are misplaced, but let's go ahead and see what we could have gotten. Oh, 153 leg hugger cards. That is a reference to Dead Cells. Let me go ahead and put that in then really quick. Oh, Shadow Time to be careful. Okay, Lament has lead. So, hold on. 153. And while we're doing this, I am going to spin a roll. 153 for Lament, and 138 for Shadow. Well, we can't do that, so you know what? I'm going to remove all instances of this. There we are. Shadow, 138. There we are. So if we were to do that, our first class would have been Exorcist. Alright, remove all instances of that. What is it going to be a third class if that character lived? Adept, it looks like. Alright. So, now we're going to go ahead. Hold on. Alright, thank you, browser, for helping us out there. Oh, hold on. There we are. Alright, and back to the game. Actually, there we are. Let me find you. There you are. You should be now reappearing. There we are. So that's what would have been their class setup if we actually got that. Adept, Exorcist, and Adept. And I forgot I saw the music playing. So now we're actually going to be playing my werewolf. And obviously I have to go cat and were-tiger. Because why not? Because it's actually... Oh, hold on, I have to turn that off. There we go. Had preview still on my end. Still can't believe that poor character died at level 9, though. Well, it's gonna get Memoriam in when we actually go ahead and do whatchamacallits. In the description, at least. I'll save my transformation, though. What's something else, though? There we are. Because apparently you can actually get infinite transformations at one point. Which is something I do want at some point. Another amulet. How's our gear looking? Those are already yellow, so nope. Venom, one additional. You can't even run Venom. Our Venom guy died. Now the question is, I wonder, did the lore carry over, though? Did the lore carry over from that? No. It did not carry over. Well, we don't get to learn about the cursed banana trees. Maybe this character now will learn about it. Oh, and we do have an ad incoming. But since this is just a repeat of what we already done, I'm just treading ground we already know about. Ooh, did that? Smashing Gauntlet of... Why did this pop out of there? Yeah, please, I'll take the freaking gauntlet that's gold. Now I'm actually better gear than my other guy. Now I'm just punching everything now. Come here, chickum. I need your eggies. Oh, and it's you guys again. Oh, that was short-lived. Oh, we forgot about these guys. But yeah, technically, for the most part, this game is semi-blind. Funny enough, I think the closest thing this would be closer to remind me of, at least the build crafting stuff. Definitely more on the Grim Dawn side of things. But it does have its unique flair in the setting and all that stuff. And the cursed banana trees. I don't know any game that has those cursed banana trees. Another ring. Critical chance. I'll keep the way that for now. On that note, though, I am actually pondering whatchamacallit, a mask. Nope. Ah, why does this character have so much better gear than my other guy? That died. Whatever that is. Necklace. Eh. More crap. I will admit, though, I do like that it actually says, oh, this character is dead, you can't play them anymore. It's a little reminder of how far you went with that character. Thank you, Chickum. Oh, and now, time to go... Time to go cat. And holy crap, the loot. Wanting to say that character's RNG wasn't in there. Hey, Staff of Prosperity. Spirit Spike Collar of Fortune. Yeah, please. Why is there so much darn good loot in this run now? An ad incoming. We got more powers, which means... Trigger on damage taken. Sure, let's go with that. Deal damage. Ah, there we are. That doesn't actually work. That looks like it synergizes, actually. Wait. Could I just get a Were-Tiger buff that casts automatically when I take damage? Am I reading that right? This one is minion damage, elemental... We need a Sealy. Where's a Sealy? Sort. Sealy. There we are. So if what I'm reading is correctly there, I could just have this lion transformation turn on when I get hit with damage, if I'm reading that correctly. I don't have to do it manually like I'm doing now. That is a really unique build crafting if that is the case. Like with that ability that's casting right now when I'm getting hit by damage. That is really unique in build crafting. That is really good game. Really good game design on that part. I dig it. Really creative build design. Let me go ahead and punch these zombies. I dig it, dig it, dig it. I can just imagine how much fun you could have with this with buddies and all that stuff. Have one guy just go be the mad werewolf in your party. Or what we got with our poison thief that died earlier. Rest in peace, what's his face? Ozma. We'll see you another time, Ozma. I was not skilled enough to keep you alive. But if what I'm reading is correctly with those unique abilities, you could have some really interesting builds. That is pretty badass. So it does have something different compared to, say, other ARPG of this kind. Get over here. That is cool. Well, admit though, I think the glyph system is probably my favorite part of this. Mainly because it allows you to build the way you want to. Now, for theory, hold on. Whenever I get the next level up, I do want to test that theory out, if we unlock the slot. Since we don't have to deal with permadeath, I'm still going to try that goal that I mentioned earlier. At least unlock some of the classes. At least unlock the second class. See how creative you can get with this game. Coconut! I got the coconut! Other hat. How do you compare to my other hat? Nope. But I do hope Chad is having fun playing this, watching this little indie. What is this? I don't think have I been over here? My last playthrough? But on that note, though, the game for Monday is actually going to be the closest thing I can find to horror of the indies lineup. It isn't, whatchamacallit, Labyrinth of the Demon King. That has earned its place on being secured for a Spooktober, actually, because of how good it was. Not this Spooktober, a future Spooktober. Right now, I have things planned for this Spooktober and next Spooktober. One of them I already hinted towards. last stream. So yeah, but after stream, I'm still gonna showcase what I thought of that amusement park area. That is now a horror vine. Looking at the lore of that area. Another level up. Okay, this class is actually a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Holy Guardsman, for the raid. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out in a minute. How did the stream go? Give me a moment. Let me go give you guys a shout out. How went, whatchamacallit? I think I saw a little bit of it before I started the stream. How went Fall of Avalon, Guard? I'm actually curious inside on that one myself. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. If you have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. Thank you for the raid. Right now, currently, I am doing the most variety stuff right now with going through an indie stream stuff until, whatchamacallit, the 26th. It was pretty good. Combat's a little wonky, but fun. Makes sense. It kind of makes sense because of the setting and all that stuff. Indie, Oblivion-like sort of thing. Whatchamacallit, hold on, let me see here. Trigger when transfer. I'll put that on, actually. That's interesting. But yeah, if you have to do post-stream stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, though. Oh, and also follow Spirit Knife if you haven't. They also collab together. And also, Spirit's also a fun streamer to watch, too. But that being said, though. Yeah, love Guard stuff. Do give him a follow if you haven't already. Guard, if you have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. And to do the post-stream stuff, I am, whatchamacallit, a variety streamer, but trying to find a Fable-like game, though. That's going to be hard, Guard. That one's a hard one to ask for. Because, whatchamacallit, there are such, hard ones to find for Fable-likes. But if you do ever find one, let me know. Because I am curious, too. I think, wait. Guard, I actually might have an idea for you. What in the heck is that outfit? I think I know what might be the closest thing, Guard. Pause the game for a minute. I'll drop it in chat. I haven't played it yet, but it's the closest thing I can think of. I think it's called something related to nostalgia. The last hero of here it is. I think this is the closest indie thing you can find that might be closest to Fable-like. Here you go, Guard. I dropped that in there. I think I remembered it from watching Iron Pineapple. It's kind of a comedic thing, but it's not 100% Fable-like, but it's sort of. So I'll drop that in chat for you to look at, and you can decide in your own time. But that's the only thing I can think of. Off the top of my head, that might be closest to a Fable-like. But yeah. But that being said, though, right now, to finish up the raid dialogue, I also play games, but right now, I am, correct, Shadow. So there you go. Try out the demo if that suits your Fable-like hunt. But I know the need of trying to find those games. It is rough out there. And I'm going the wrong direction. But yeah, right now, I am going to the most variety stuff right now. This is, what they call Eastpunk? Diablo-like, whatchamacallit, inspired by Titan Quest and so forth. So if anyone's familiar with those games, this game is heavily inspired by those, and it's actually a lot of fun, which I discovered with the glyph and skill system. But otherwise, after these indies, I do have a game on the 26th that is going to be a series that's going to be kicking off from the resuming from our System Shock remake playthrough. And that is System Shock 2 Remaster. I do have something as a backup plan in case the release is a little late or anything like that, but yeah. I usually commit to a series if I do it, but when there's in-betweens, which I'm calling now the indie in-betweens, like this one right now. Ow! Ow, plant. I guess I need to fight the plant right now. This one right now is one of the indie in-betweens. A little game that I've been keeping an eye on for a while. But I never actually went fully into it like the stream I'm doing right now. In case you noticed, we have Ozma right here, who is someone we created on stream. I did a permadeath playthrough on them And they're dead. Because I was not skilled enough. Because I actually ran into an enemy, got hit by lasers, and died. This is my first character, so sadly they don't get to hit by the play by the roulette. So sadly, I'm not playing roulette with this character. I'm just doing the build I had in mind for this guy. Oh, that is interesting. I just made my guy an overpowered were-tiger with that ability. But yeah, I hope that actually fits what you're looking for, though. What is up with the RNG in this character, though? Alright, we're gonna go back to town. Resume where we left off. We already read these, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. While I am covered in whatever this is. Different loot. I'm grabbing that while I am slowly dying. There we are. Talk to you again. There we are. We already covered these up, so we're going to go somewhere else now. There we are. Now we get to see the most cursed lore of this place again. We're going to learn more about those cursed banana trees. But yeah. Alright. So, the skill system right here. So, there we go. Hey, Frostro, how's it going? Skills cost HP instead of MP. No. No, 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 no. I do not want to do that. This is let out a roar. That defense. I'm going to put that there. How's it going, Frostro? Yeah, we already talked to those guys. Couple, which is increased skill. I'm just checking my stuff right now. Frenzy, jacket of cooling. Okay. That's good. That's fine as it is. I need to sell a couple of these. Alrighty, hope you have good chill. No, nothing to that, nothing to that. Alright, looks like I have more stuff to sell. And alright, buddy, time for you to sell. You may have saw me before with the last guy who died here. Actually, that coat, though. How do you compare to my current coat? No. That's good. I hope you have a good chill, Frostro. Thanks for dropping by. Still sell. Magic mirror. Randomly changes the color of the item it is applied to. What the heck is... Where did that come from? Anyway, buddy, don't mind me buying all your remedies. So I don't die this time. But yeah, if you have to do any post-stream stuff, Guard, feel free. Thank you for the raid, and I hope everyone enjoyed the time. I hope Guard's stream went well either way. Oh, right. May as well show the cursed lore, huh? Why not get the chance to? Let me just get rid of these. There we are. Hello, banana tree. I don't want to hear your creepy lore. It's go to you. I'm kicking a banana tree. I don't know how to feel about that as of the lore. Do I have the cursed lore of the banana tree? I don't. Yet. Why don't... Oh. Oh, hey! This is the thing. This Mulgoy was named after a famous colonial explorer named Raffles, who now has a dubious honor of putting a putrid-smelling flower forever and associated with his name. Well, alright then. Yeah, this is another bonus too, is the game actually gives you some lore too you can read. So say, hey, you want to take a break, you can read stuff. Kind of like the Neo thing I mentioned earlier about the Scampus. Which, if I am wrong in that lore, the VOD site, you are more than free to correct me on that one. And I will put a little note in the description. And my little kitten, Odin, is now under the desk and says hello to chat. And now we get the curse lore. Do we got the cursed lore of the banana tree now? Yep, we do. Alright, you guys want some cursed banana tree lore? Said to be a ghost woman who died said to be a ghost of a woman who died during childbirth. This malicious tree and much fierce spirit resides in a banana tree. I don't know what mythology that would come from, but okay. Also, I just realized placements are also out of place now in this area compared to the other character. Looks like the areas are all procedurally generated. They do share some factors with them, though. Are the bananas tasty, though? Good question, Shadow. Good question indeed. I would hope, because we do get bananas in this level, so maybe? Oh no, not another one. I just realized I'm technically punching a banana tree. Oh no, and we got a bunch. And for those references, let's see, I showcased whatchamacallit. Last stream, I showcased Eva Calamity in the number of reviews. I think this is at least in the 300 range, I think? We have one moment to get rid of you and check that. This is, review-wise, in comparison to the last one, 615. Okay, Eva Calamity is probably the one with the lowest number of reviews. But I do like the idea of what it's going for in that one, too. Goodbye, ghost banana tree that I'm horrified by. Now I wonder if the question is, am I gonna die again because of that thing in here? Or will I have a chance this time? I need a transport. There we are. Maybe if I turn into a were-tiger, I can get rid of them. Not deal with them. I do like that the Pharaoh can do that. But yeah, the game plan now that that character, sadly, Ozma, is dead, we are going to go into just trying to get to at least level 15. If we're lucky and we're fast enough. Hold on. Where's my skills? Third class, which is at level 30. If we're lucky enough, we'll go to level 30 if we have enough time. But yeah, this is a little indie. It's actually a lot of fun. It does definitely look like it's going to be a lot of fun. This guy is slowly hurting me as I punch them to death. There we are. But I can see this game having a lot of potential with friends too. Similar to that of Grim Dawn and such. Or heck, Titan Quest. One of the games that even cites as inspiration. There we are. Gotta get rid of you. Oh, there's the enemy I'm looking for. What the heck is up with that enemy? But it's not your time, not yet. You know, I'm kind of glad I don't have permadeath on for this character, because even if I did have it again, this guy would kill me again. Yeesh. I'm gonna store some of these again. Or one could say, I need to get good. Haha. Can I? Hold on. Actually, that amulet. Hold on. Oh, that's actually a better amulet. Sort of a better thing. Could be better, though. Bring a cooling. No, I still need that. Nope. Nope. And nope. So I'm gonna build craft really quick. These are probably gonna all be sold. There we are. Whoops. And you do have infinite storage, basically. There we are. Okay, let's see. Actually, take you. You're actually pretty decent, and you're pretty good. And this one, coins. Up, and little Ode says hello. We want to look for... Ooh, Moku. Sounds pretty nice. And Nice... Oh, we already have that one. Alright. Oh. Alright, give me a moment. Let me go ahead and swap this around. Let me get a timer on first, Crossroll. I gotta get that set up really quick, but this is going to transfer me into the Spooktober setup, which is going to oddly work out for me anyway. Because if we do finish at some point, then I can showcase what this area reminds me of. So give me a moment to get a timer going. I also probably should set up my own timer personally for that, so give me a minute to do that really quick. This one. 30 minutes. There we go. Alright. Timer's going, and now you can see what your redeem does. And boop! And now we're in the Spooktober setup. And that's what that redeem does. Which you will see on Spooktober fully throughout the entire month. And in the meantime, I gotta check something with the kitty really quick. So I'm gonna go hide in my pumpkin. Somehow, I'm surprised I did not die during that. Okay. But yeah, on the note though, there will be future PNG redeems in the future though. I just need to figure out outfits. It's probably gonna be holiday seasonal theme. But I haven't figured that out just yet, nor have I got the commissions. Right now though, in terms of commissions, oh, we do get bananas from the trees. Oh no, Harthy. I do hope those doggies calm down for you, because oh god, I hate when that happens. Here's hoping you do get a chance to sleep though, but god, that sucks. That actually used to happen where I used to live constantly with the neighbors' dogs. Sleep was rough. Puppers let Harthy sleep. Anyway. Let's see if I don't die this time to this boss. Hood of heating. I don't think we want a heated hood. Nothing. We never set up our glyphs while we were dealing with the kitties, have we? Crap. One moment. Luckily, I'm going to try to get to level 15 today, at least, at the stream. So I'm actually going to do a little longer. Let me see, what food bonuses do I have? We have right now... Yeah, that one's fine. Critical hit multiplier. Max H... No, we can't even do you. We'll go with you. There we are. Where are they? Where's my storage cat? You're not the storage fella. You're the... Let's see. There you are. The lady with the cat. Let me see. Grab the Tilo. Probably you. Exactly. I love that. I love the kitty in here. 5% kill charges could be useful. I'm just grabbing a couple here. There we are. Put that out. And actually, gonna drop all these in here. There we are. Okay. Reason being, durian. Thorny fruit. What am I supposed to do with those? Anyway. Let's go ahead, set our glyphs up. We have... well, okay. That can't fit in there. That definitely can't. Well, no, it can't. Oh crap, we're kind of stuck here. Steely, I guess. Even though we don't need it, it doesn't hurt to have it. Minion avoidance, we don't need it, but it'll do. And then I'm gonna find the merchant over here. That's the food fella. There's the merchant. Sell all these. And there we are. Alright, back to our game. Oh, and now both Loki and Odin are here. Both to meow while we talk to the merchant who meows at us. I love that there's a merchant that has a cat that talks to you. Dialogue. Thank you, Broadman, for the save. Luckily, this one I can save, and I don't know how to get to that. So, the game plan right now is to get to level 15. If we can pull any further, then we will. But anyway, welcome to the stream, Broadman. Hope your Saturday's going well. And we missed something over here that I can't get to? How do I get to you? Alright then. Some things are not meant to be. Doing alright, doing alright. Surviving with this horrible heat, that be. Doing alright. Luckily today isn't horrible, but the last week has been pretty bad in terms of heat. Hope everyone's doing good on your heat too. Weather and staying cool. The heat do be bad this season. Thank Jay for the save. I'll save again. Luckily this character isn't permadeath, so we don't have to worry about not being a save. But hope your Saturday's going well. Jay. I am punching a zombie in the face. As your hello. Don't ask, it's just the ritual in this game. How you doing, Jay? Oh, I missed an amulet. There we are. Excuse me, what happened to that fella? It's Son Jay. Haha. Oh no, not the creepy tree again. Not the creepy tree. There's two creepy trees. And the sound effects just add even more creepiness, I just realized to it. When you know the lore of it. Alright. Creepy tree. Hey, I got some bananas though. And I don't know how I get to those, but there's stuff in there that I can't get. Am I gonna get one shot again? Well, I guess we'll find out. This is gonna be keeping trial and error with these enemies. Or do I need to keep dying and not die just to do this? Oh, that is interesting. So Were-Tiger can't dodge. Level 10. Nice. Ooh, looks like a little piece of sunglasses over there. Gotta take you guys out. Oh, more glyphs for us to play around with. And then I'll take care of my skills in a moment. But from what I see, hold on, once we're done here. Stop blowing fire on me, buddy. I don't like that. Thanks, Steam. I didn't need the sound. I don't have room, game, for anything in here. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something, buddy. Oh, wait, no, I do. I do. We have... Fight through the pain, lowering the chance of trouble to be hit. A blood curse that turns enemies' attacks. You move faster... I am definitely going with Berserker Rage on this. For my Tuger to... my Were-Tiger just to be freaking more powerful. Yeah, sure, I'll have a Berserker Rage Tiger. Who deals more damage as they get hit. Now you can't hurt me, you jerk. You are dying and you are going to... Ow. Stop hitting me. Get over here. You are going to... For some reason, you're not dealing damage to me anymore, though. Thank God, one's dead. Lightning Vampiric. That just doesn't sound right. But yeah, you guys joined and missed out at the start of the stream where we had Ozma, who was our rogue character who just passed away. For good. Because that was a permadeath character. I want to see how that would go in stream. It really does put you on your toes, though, but I thought that enemy wouldn't one-shot me, and now lesson learned. And thus we're with my non-permadeath character. My first character. Who is currently punching a bunch of enemies. What do we got here? More bananas and a mushroom. And now I have a little kitten who is under my chair right now. Nice and fluffy. And that one is little Odin. I'm gonna get rid of you. Am I stunning you guys too when you hit them? Because you guys are not doing anything when I hit you. But yeah, so, on that note though, I'm gonna obviously do another preview, kind of like what I did with this on Saturday, of the next game? For Monday. But, before I do, actually, and after I do that, oh, get over here. After I do that though, I'm also going to showcase what this area reminded me of with this description. Which is a future Spooktober game. So you're also getting a... Oh, another singing lady. As I was saying, another future Spooktober game that's going to happen over the month of October, and depending on how long it is. So we don't have lore on what these ladies are, but you're familiar with Diablo and Titan Quest where you have these little pillars. These are what they are. Orang Bunions. I don't know what that is. And I wish there were lore in this game to tell you what it was. Hello, Odin. I know you. You just got... Your food just went out. That's another treat. There's the other tree. The little kitty wants me to watch him eat, but I'm currently fighting trees. So, as per usual every stream with this kitty, I might have to step away really quick after I fight these buggers. How's cat aggro and all that? And Odin will go after my cables if I don't. He will threaten those cables. Where did I get poisoned from? Poison me. Get over here. There we go. One moment. Gonna grab all this and be back in just a moment. I have to show my cat his bowl every time, too. Uh-huh. Silly goose was just like, you have food in there, I shake it for you, there's food in there. Nope, you have to show me or else I won't eat. Silly little dork. Still absolutely love the kitty, but sometimes. Like, kitty, I don't always have to be there to take your bowl. It's cute, though, regardless. Regardless, now he's eating, so he doesn't have to. I don't have to worry about him for now. On that note, though, I'm actually planning some future commissions for most in the future. Haven't figured them out yet. Some of them are going to be animated. You may have noticed some of our blackjack emotes have actually went away for a little time being. Mainly because we're not playing Thief anymore. Or not playing Thief, a lot of Thief right now, so it doesn't, like, you know, figure reason for it. They are, however, on the Discord, if anyone ever wants to use them, though. Oh no, not the creepy tree. Gotta get rid of you. Why is it always creepy tree? But yeah, I'm also thinking of that. I have one idea that was mentioned from a streamer friend. On one, the cats circling around chasing each other, which does sum up these kitties. And I have no idea where Odin went. He just got his food and he is off. So, who knows where that little guy went? But yeah, that is one idea for an anime emote. Oh god, I'm dying again. I guess me talking about channel stuff leads me to die. Okay, good to know. Okay, creepy. That's 3 creepy trees. Anyway, yeah, so one of them is definitely going to be that. As for regular emotes, still need to ponder on those. Could do an own, actually, now to think about it. I'm actually a emote for animated. Or order a commission for that one. We'll see. Another creepy tree. Some nice jade. Ah, we found one. There's one. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, everyone's gone. Alright then. Over here. And we got a vest, some boots, another new glyph. Oh my geez, my inventory is kind of getting full. We got... no, I don't need minions though. Survival vest... No. That one is too good with that hit chance. So no to that. That ring, though, is very good, though. And what about the weapons? Well, I thought the soundtrack's not bad in this either. I need to go back to town, actually, again. As per usual, with Diablo Lights. Beat's kind of nice. I do dig it. Very chill vibes. Sandals, go, 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 go. And oh, there's also another thing I can showcase. Hold on. Let's buy you back to showcase this. And did I have another you? And nope, not you. Something to showcase that is very Diablo-like and Grim Dawn-like. No, we don't need you. So, if anyone's familiar with those types of game, I'm going to go show this. You can share this with your characters. So, for example, hold on, I'm going to store some of these food in here. Shared. I am going to drop these. Now, these are going to go to a different character. And I can do the same with these glyphs. So, basically, whatever new characters I make, they can just have all this. So, that is actually pretty neat. So, sort of like the other Diablo likes on that one. Diablo likes, Titan Quest likes, Grim Dawn likes, Action RPG likes. Anyway, let's go beat up this guy. Oh wait, I gotta level up. This one does. This one's Unleash based. I'm gonna put that there actually, just so this one can. Oh wait, deal damage. Oh no, that's not gonna work on you. This'll work. There we go. How is Jay this not Sunday yet for me? Jay lives in the future. That's all I can deduce. Ooh, did we just get a biting battering of wrath? If whatchamacallit was still alive, we would be able to show that. Ooh, that is an even better ring. Because now I just get nothing but cooldowns upon cooldowns upon cooldowns upon cooldowns on cooldowns upon cooldowns upon. Okay, you get the point. Oh, good God! You're not gonna hit me with your laser again. Get over here. I had enough of your stinky little laser. Stop it. Stop your laser. Ow! No. Stop it. Big meanie. Stop it. There we are. Is that a kilt? That looks like a kilt. The hot and horrible sun is definitely a move. No, this is just... Yeah, that is a kilt. No, it's not. Never mind. It's sort of a kilt. But not the thing. But I don't know what it's actually called. But it's definitely look kilt-like, but it's definitely not a kilt. Looks like a belt. A kimono belt or martial art belt, something. Ooh, a whole sampler. Ooh, that sounds good. Any flavors you want to share with that element, or out of curiosity, like any flavors you can that the cheesecake sampler had? As I am slowly dying over there. Oop, and this is a mushroom. Nice. Another durian. Another mushroom. This map is so complicated to navigate. Ooh, turtle, the good one. Turtle cheesecake, so good. C, there we are. And we are currently at level 11. We still got a little more to go. I just want to see the class combinations. So, hold on. Oh wait, did we unlock? We did unlock more of a glyph slot. Hold on. Oh, hold on, we can't fit you yet, but we might be able to fit that in there now. Oh, we already have a Kalapu though. Alright, let me just take out this bugger really quick. Buddy, I'm trying to mess with my skills right now. Alright. Oh, fun facts, we can have a pet in this game. Move you up to there. There we are, put that there. That there. We already had a Sealy. We had a Pakawa, and I'll put that there too. Next, basic attack. No, we can't fit you there yet. Sigilo we can fit. Can you get away? I'm trying to do stuff. I should probably do this in town, shouldn't I? As I accidentally hit that. My mouse click. Let me get rid of these guys and then I'll go ahead and do my skill stuff. There we are. The glyph system is great. It is time consuming, but it is great. Like, and how much customization you can get. Also, if you guys notice, there is new VIPs in there. So, I didn't get any new slots, just swap some around. Anyway, let's see. So we have this. Minion, damage reflected. Whenever I do get more slots, though, I'm going to give that back to those ones who got swapped. Tilo. Where is a Tilo? Yeah, I'm craving it now. Kasi is MP. Alright, back to you. We need Stona. There we are. Stona there. Sealy, which is you. Return by 4 HP. Tilo. Actually, no. Yeah, Tilo. Actually, no, I'll take Kala. That. So, basically, these all work in little things now. And this is just... Suli's just good for just general stuff. Alright, now we're gonna continue on. We need to find one more dude and then we're done with this area. Creepy trees again. Oh, I think I also figured out why I'm getting loot all the time now. Because of these glyphs that I have. One of the effects of it gives us more goodies. Or I thought it did. Never mind, I was wrong on that. I thought I had that, but no, I was wrong. I was wrong. Never mind. No, this character just has freaking better RNG than the character that died, is what it is. Clearly. I was very, very wrong on that. But damn, I actually am craving to actually bake another cheesecake one of these days. It's been so long since I made a homemade one. Anything in here? Ah! Well, we don't need that, though. Nope. Nope, there. Okay. Moving on. I grab that gold, and we're going. It isn't over here. I'm going to assume it's in the other province area. Get out of here, Dukai. And also, I just realized, the little small stutters we have there is the game auto-saving, I just realized. I missed this chest. That's not a bad idea, game. But yeah, since the early dinner, I'm actually thinking of going a little longer this time. And after hearing about the cheesecake, I might actually have a post-stream ice cream for whoever we might raid tonight. There we are. Oh, and on that note, though, I may as well show some progress on, Oh yeah, now it is definitely safe now. Funny thing is, some of the ice cream we had to toss out, my family and I had to toss out, because if it stayed in there, it would have been bad. But later, we discovered that the ice cream could have just been refrozen, because the freezer actually started working again. So in reality, that ice cream didn't need to be tossed out. But luckily, it's Tillamook and their stuff is usually always in stock these days, so got our stuff back. Could have been a Jesus ice cream. You do raise a point, though. How is my... We are full. We need to go. Badly. We badly need to go to town. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I need to store all these glyphs, good god. I'm saving that. There we go. Hold on, gonna go over to you. I love the kitty noises. Put you there. There we are. Put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Luckily, there's infinite slots. There is so much freaking glyph stuff you will get in this game, I swear to God. Not that I'm complaining, but good God. So much. You can also apparently store that if you wanted to. Going by that. Alright. Moving on. Good news is, at least the load times are nice and quick. I didn't... You know, I didn't mean to hit that. There we are. Now we're good. Again, about the load times I was just talking about. There's another chest over there. Always good for our loot. Gauntlets. Oh god, more loot. Spirit Survival Gauntlets of Fortune. Oh, that's why we keep getting good stuff. Because our gauntlets we have now give us goodies. But this gauntlet is actually better than the one we have, so we have to get our goodie gauntlets got. I'll save that for one of the other characters in the future, potentially. If I do have a second playthrough at some point. Who knows, maybe Ozma will come back in spirit form. Memento, good name suggestion on that one, Shadow. You're still around. Alright, there's the last one. Oh god, creepy tree time. Oh, hold on. Did my timer go? Oh. Yes, I did. My timer did go off. Alright, time to swap back. Alright. That is actually the Jack-o'-lantern redeem. In the future, I probably will have to get a few more, but currently not right now. Especially in this current economy on grocery prices. But I will definitely make some savings on that stuff. Same with the commissions for remotes. Right now, I am currently commissioning something Spooktober, which I will not spoil. Get over here, you jerk. What in the... What? What? Well, okay. Well, I mean, I guess our guy would have died anyway, because I don't know what that is, actually. A Hantu Raya. A Hantu Raya. I don't like you. And I'm still fighting all the other small little guys during this too. What in the heck was that, boss? I got some cool shades off of them though. So I'm now curious, what was that? A powerful summoned demon able to transform into a body double for its master. The origin of his name is Great Ghost. I also just realized the lore book kind of also has little numbers on them, so it's kind of like a SCP sort of log almost, I think. I'm gonna see if there's any more loot, and then we'll head back to town. There might be more secrets hidden on this creepy island. In case in point, we're also getting more levels from low exploring too. So it kind of pays to explore. We got you as a bonus. We already have a... We already have... Well, battle roar, a lot of defense. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of you guys. So I can actually do my skills. In peace. There we go. I am going to put that there, actually. So, because then that would kick off. Deal damage to enemies around you. The lower their health, the greater the damage. Battle Roar already triggers when you're transformed. And then we'll go ahead and trigger when damage is taken for that one. There we are. And glyph. We just got more glyph stuff. But we don't have enough room for it. Oh, Chaos Kikri of Wisdom. Interesting. Oh, we don't need it though. So let's see how this goes now. So that ability is going to take our health now, but we'll use that health boost or unleash as well. Guessing by how the skill works. Creepy tree again. Just guessing how the skill dynamics work. And then we'll probably do, whenever we get to level 15, Well, test out whatever dual class we choose. Creepy tree, stop it. Oh, you dropped something. A mushroom. Okay. I'm gonna see what's up here really quick. Garlic. Oh, I know that sound. Listen to the pretty music while we kill all the things. Spectral shades. Remind me of Transistor, the tune. We have... Actually, that's actually good shades. Now I got cool shades, finally. Now you get to see what my character looks like. Alrighty then. Red bean. Okay, that does pay to go up here. Alright, now we're going back to town. Alright, so now we're back to where we would have been if the other fella didn't die. Maybe the council can finally build an amusement park in a place like that, like they always wanted to. Haha. I'm going with these, because these actually look like good loot. These glyphs. Look, we've managed to scrape together enough funds to take a trip to Chet Ruins. Let's just go with ruins. I'm not going to try and butcher that. What we're looking for is this rare material called Cthulhuite. Is that something related to Lovecraft? I don't know why, but that is giving me some Cthulhu vibes. It really does sound like some kind of material that sounds like Lovecraft stuff. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Well, yeah, that's a mood if it is. It's one of those things I need to get the separator up and running. Nadir, I don't think you want to use something that sounds very much Lovecraftian for this. I booked the ticket already. Go on board the ferry. You're gonna go overseas. So exciting, right? Exciting for potential Lovecraftian horrors. Just what I wanted for a vacation. Alright. These can go. Actually, no, hold on. We sold something. No, we didn't. Okay. That one can go. Actually, no, that can go. You can go. There we go. How are my potions? Oh, good. It accounts for the stuff in the bank, too. Breakfast set. We have avoidance. Bonus XP. I'm taking the bonus XP. A marvelously crispy snack. Basically, a banana coated in flour and deep fried in oil. Whoever thought of this ingenious recipe, we salute you. Fried banana. Huh. Interesting. How is our glyph looking? Oh, that's interesting. So if you want to look at the numbers, go ahead and look at the numbers. Anyway, no. We don't have enough room. You nothing. We have a Nasan already? No, we don't. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and store these in my bank. There we are. Store. Good that it actually accounts for your bank stuff, though. That is tonic, and we need to refill our potions really quick. I don't know what to expect from a place that sounds very Lovecraftian to me is going to bring, so... You know, I'm going to prepare accordingly. There we are. It sounds very Lovecraftian. I do not trust what's waiting for me on the other side over there. Hey, Master, how you doing? I don't exist to you. Okay. He doesn't care. Excuse? Oh, wow. So let me get this right. There's not just one region. There are multiple regions. Yeah, I can, but you have to be very careful when you place them. If I get more slots, say, in this area, I'm probably gonna move this one around. But yeah, you can move them around if you already have them. So if I read that map correctly, this area has a couple zones we can go to. Oh, I see how it works. Okay, interesting. And we have an ad incoming. That'll be, but it doesn't look to be that long. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next zone. I cannot pronounce that. Ruins are historical remnants of the Nusantara Empire, a vast thalassocracy that was responsible for the feats of engineering and sorcery that modern methods have yet to replicate. Today, the ruins are a popular tourist spot. Enterprising folks have even set up gift shops to sell souvenirs. However, travelers should remain wary of still functioning magic constructs that continue to guard the ruins in the absence of the masters. Why do I have a feeling this is more of a terracotta vibe thingy? Don't know why, but this is very much giving me this is going to be terracotta soldier vibes. Oh, hello. Yeah, yep. We got Stone Guardians. And it's a vampiric Stone Guardian. I don't know how I feel about you. As I am just punching the living crap out of you. There's another one that just randomly appeared. Nope. I just got here. I take a breather. And I just got sandaled out of it. Well, okay. So, I'm trying to look for Cthulhunite, huh? Hello, kitties. Interesting, so my build kind of functions on being low on health. Oh, hello. New enemy types, and add break over. Komodo Wizard. Okay, now I have to know the lore. Oh no, there's more. Caprice. Now I'm very curious in the lore what they put on these guys. Alright, let's see. What's the lore on these? Alright, that was that one. Komodo Wizard. Reptilian Mugai with hyper... Okay. Nothing special about you. Rakshasha. This one I know is something. Hulking demonic brute, but appetite of human flesh and rumored to ability to shapeshift at will. Stone Guardian. Lion statues found guarding various ancient ruins. Alright, just thought I'd check them. Seeing if there's anything special. Definitely better legs, finally. Smashing Axe of Lethality. Not as good as the one I currently have, though. Oh, not another cat. This build requires me to actually focus. Oh, jeez. Because if I don't focus, Elo, huh? You are... I might actually die just from my build. Are you guys gonna get up? Yep, there you are. Was wondering when you guys would wake up. I definitely need something to regen my health, though. Because I have something that's eating my health. I need something that regains my health. At least for this build to work. Another bananas. So this is basically the character build of where you're just gonna get low health, but at the same time you deal massive amounts of damage. Is what it looks like. And if you play it wrong, well, you're gonna die. But luckily, this character is in permadeath. What are ahools? And I'm already almost dead. Alright. I'll level up, very nice. Spicy. And we have another amulet, head wrap, kilo. We have Eahool again. Oh, and another one. To you. There we go. Let's see. What can we put here? Unleash. The lower your health is. More damage. I'll put that there, actually. There we are. Okay, that should do. So the question is, I can do combo. Pack leader. Transfer in a werepair and buff surrounding allies. A pack of leopards are also summoned. White tiger. Use the power of the blood to turn to a white tiger. Oh. Alright, have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping by, Shadow. I'm just actually looking at the combos I can have here. Psychic Roar. Seismic Roar. Summon Sunbirds. Oh, I am definitely going for the Sunbirds. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, too. I might go with Exorcist. That actually sounds kind of fun. Exorcist, we get more abilities, though. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just looking at the stuff. Okay. I'm just deciding my third class right now. Or second class and all that stuff. But yeah, have a good one, Shadow. Have a good sleep. I'm probably going to see what the second class we can get is. And see how that goes. But yeah, not a bad game. Oh, we missed a loot over there, so I'm gonna go grab that. And grab that. There we are. More loot is always good. Oh, and more of you kitties. Stone Guardians of Doom. We are red beans. I can make red beans and rice with that. Anyway, moving on. Boy, that's a lot of. Oh no, I need my kitty transformation. There we are. There's my transformation. Thorns. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's. Oh boy, these both hurt. These both hurt badly. You gotta go, Rakshasha, because the other guy's gonna hurt me if I hurt him. Oh geez, the other guy is killing me with that thorn. The one time where you don't want to deal with a lot of DPS. Because that guy is slowly killing me before I hit him. Let me just punch you to death, I guess. Hopefully not die this time. That was a hard fight. I think I got a yellow. Oh, there it is. Survival. 4 additional. Nope. We get another one. No. Alright. Onward. More bats. So this is an actually interesting little class, though, and I already have my transformation back up. The hood. We have something here. Oh, no. Ow. We'll go ahead and put more in here. That hurt. And hold on, we also missed something here. Sell these. And buy more of these. Well, I can buy a whole stack. Alright. Gem pouch. Oh, picks up and oh, that's what that does. Okay, interesting. Alright, moving on. Oh, I did not want to do that. I guess we'll find out where we died, huh? I don't think there's anything over here. Really cool tunes, though. Anything I missed in here? No. Goalie missed. I didn't even mean to hit that. Yeah, these things that have killed me. Yeah, I gotta be careful with these turrets. They hurt. So, just gotta move our way around these turrets. So we go ahead and not die to them. I guess using covers to our advantage. Oh, ow, 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 that hurt. I don't like you, sentries. I really don't. Ow, 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 get out of there, get out of there. Not what I want to hit. I don't like these sentries, but they are very creative combat encounter. But I don't like fighting them regardless. Ow, that hurts. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. And I'm dead. Why did I die here? I guess having your portal nearby puts you in town, I guess? That is a very weird encounter, but I'll take it. I'm just glad not to be dealing with that turret anymore. Always garlic is always nice. Shades, we don't need shades. I'm gonna take a guess that we are getting 15 after this, though. Nothing over there. I hear something. No? Nothing. Okay, I thought I heard something out there, but no. Time for you to go. There you are. Well, garlic, always good to have. It actually shows you fighting. Nice in your menu. A yam. Hell yeah. Would have liked some potato though. Oh geez, I'm dying again. Oh, because it's another thorns. No wonder I'm dying to you. Your thorns. Ow, that hurts. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of guardians appearing. Potential. Oh, hello again, Odin. Something's murdering me slowly, and I don't know what. There we are. More beans. Always good to have beans. I'm gonna give you some pet kitty cat. There we are. Up, and we got Fritas again. There we are. Well, after these, I got more kitty aggro, so one moment. Kitties being kitties. take like less than 5 minutes. There we are. I'm gonna grab that for a moment. And we're back. There we go. Oh, hello, and we just got a welcome party, too, as we're back. Oh, looks like we got Janglots. I don't know what those are, but I am worried. I am scared of what these might be. Now we have to learn their lore now, too, don't we? Lightning, fire, vampiric, fast. Yeah, I don't like that. Over here. Stop being vampiric and let me kill you. Stop it. I must kill you because I need to level up. Alright, good. Thank you. Now, what are those, I wonder? Okay, we got the Ahul. It comes from a distinct hull. Okay. We already know what those are. Jenglocks are once human sorcerers driven for a desire for immortality. This obsession led them to strike a pact with the Jinn, who promised life eternal. Now the hair and nails of these shambling mummies grow forevermore while their bodies become desiccated. Another cursed lore! Would you look at that? So when they're meant to pact with a Jinn, instead of getting immortality, they just got long nails, and well, the body just keeps getting slowly destroyed. Wonderful. Sounds like a ow. A poisonous stone guardian. No, thank you. Why can't I hit? Oh, because you're evasive. Oh, can't I hear stone guardians? Silly stone guardians. Ooh, what is this? We aren't running minions though. The buff strength multiplier is nice though. Ooh, that's another chest. Alright, onward. While we try to find this rare material that sounds a lot like it's Eldritch. Oh no, not the turrets again. Not the turrets again. Oh, get out of here, you sentries. I don't like you. How am I supposed to get over there? Right. Hopefully this wasn't the pathway. How am I on my glyph slots? Okay, we're good at glyph slots for now. Oh, we missed something over here, though. Let's see what's in here. Red beans. Oh, singy lady again. Thank you, lady. Ow. Well, looks like that's not going to matter, because I'm going to die before I can use that. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done permadeath for that stream character, huh? Rip-a-roni to that character. At least I can really just hit these down and just go through. And more Janglots. Wonderful. How's my inventory doing? Okay, we're good. Ahead, clear these guys out. No Janglots, bad Janglots. I level up. One more level to go and we get to see multi-classes. See how that system works. We have... Get out of here, buddy. We have one for you, which is a buff. Do you get affected by that? Hold on. $62.65. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't look like you get hit by that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like buff duration is the one we need. The other one, well, great, no. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't get hit by that. Yep, that's what I thought. Lifts. No, we only got that row down there. Okay. Backwards and back to the game then. Ooh, chest open. A kilo. We don't need that right now. You're gonna get out of here, Janglot. And then I think. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of these fellas real quick. And I'm already back to tiger form. Holy crap. Now what I need to do is actually maybe see about if I can get that transform at some point. So I don't even have to cast it, it just happens. That should be my next goal for it. Then all I have to do is just punch things. Is my going plan with the build. Oh, please, there we are, grab that. Anything else in here that is good for me? No. Oh, I did not mean to drop that. No. Whatever color I just dropped, I don't know. Regardless, moving on. Me getting distracted by me dropping my own loot. Garlic. And more rock chakras. Out of here, Frost Sentry. Critical strike. Okay. Well, I don't need that. What I need, though, is to find that new Cthulhu thingies. Doesn't appear to be here. Another singy lady. Blessing of Rage. Oh my jeez, these blessings. Little busted with them. I am now Speedy Tiger. Still not the stuff I'm looking for, though. Probably somewhere in this area. Good God, okay, that wrecked that. Oh, jeez. Ow, that hurt. And I am slowly dying. Oh, thank God. And you can go. Obviously, with these turrets being in that placement, I'm going to assume there's something going on here. Good God, the amount of attack speed on this. It's a little busted there. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, those. Moving on. Let us see. I'm gonna take the left over here. More loot, always good. And we have a fool's pool. Oh, looks like it has actually. The build seems to be working so far in the feral. Would have been cool if we... Oh, I see where we need to go. We're in the area. Get over here, Komodo Wizard. This was a surprisingly long one compared to the other one. Where are the other missions we just did? Power my inventory. I think I gotta go teleport back really quick. More stuff to sell. Sell break. But I do hope Chad is actually enjoying this game. Very interesting indie. I do dig the... My favorite has to be the freaking glyph mechanics that I'm actually digging right now. Gonna drop by the bank really quick. Drop all these in there. I have no idea what to do with this gear yet. There we are. And now we're gonna head back. We are up. And I need to stop doing that. The one plus is the freaking load times though. Alright, so that's where we need to go. I'm going to assume the next one is actually the one that's going to give us that level up. Oh, and I think that's it. As I'm slowly dying. There we are. There it is. And we just went to there. Alright then. At just half a level, alright. Did you manage to find it? Yes, I am one step closer to my goal. I'll show those guys for firing me. Keep it up, I got more jobs coming your way. Battle Cycle of Wisdom. Cool. I'm going to just go with the glyphs. Recent excavations at Pulipusapuka have uncovered ancient urns that contain dangerous mugai known as jinns in them. Oh, those fellas. Well, you know what to do at this point. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure you've gotten quite a bit of clutter in your inventory by now. I think I've got something that'll help you out. Here, check your inventory, or on the ground. But your inventory really is that full. Haha. What is it? Commodity Cube! The fruit of the Institute of Paranormal Studies. You gave me a cube of holding. Alright, that's a funny one. One moment, I gotta step away really quick. And we're back, so I am going to go ahead, swap my abilities around. We have more for Tiger, 50% chance to trigger when we are damage taken. is what I'm going to go with that one. Oh, and would you look at that? Looks like we got our second class. Hold on. What I liked in here was this, and we're going to go with Exorcist, I think. Hold on, is there anything else with the Feral? You have a combo with the Feral. We just need these 3 skilled right now to be combos. You have a thing deals ice damage. Okay. This makes the people that are gonna die and turn into minions. Unleash, which is cool. For the passive, sense friend spirits. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. Exorcist kind of synergizes with the passive we got here. The other one that synergized with these were Sentinel. Okay, let's look at these. Sentinel. Summon Leopards. We get Pack Leader and buffs surrounding allies. I don't know what that buff does, but... And you can get Sunbirds, so what do we get out of these? Increases damage. You and your companions live for each other. I don't even know what that does. Pierce through enemies. Okay. Trigger a minion attack. Interesting combo. This one might actually work. Actually, no. I don't actually know what third class would be. Maybe a Adept at some point, who knows? We'll see. For now, I'm leaning towards Exorcist. That one looks the one that synergized the best. Place either to the... Oh, so I gotta put this next to it. Alright. Interesting, okay. Technically, yeah, that one's fine as it is, but hold on. So hold on, do I just put this right here? No, it doesn't. Hold on, let me see something. No, I am still Tiger. Alright, hold on, let me look. With Were Tiger. Place either skill to the left or right. Oh, left or right. Oh, I read that one wrong. So that one... Oh, we're gonna have to drop Fury for hit. Okay. Move you... I'll drop this here, drop that there. Gonna suck for that. But we're gonna drop this here. There we are. Now we have White Tiger. And then we are going to drop that right there. And then you over here. You had a combo with... To the right, hold on. So that can go there. And this can go over here. And then, since you are going to be something too, hold on, I'm going to actually play around with these a little more. Go there. And I'm going to... damage when damage taken, trigger when transform. And then... and this should go right here. Okay. And now we get to test this in the field. So now when we kill things, we're just gonna have minions upon minions upon minions, while we also just keep buffing ourselves while we're surrounded by enemies. Well, we also missed out on, whatchamacallit, having this Berserker Rate, but we're gonna now with these 2 slots, we should be getting more. And then with this, we'll probably either swap one of these 2 off when we get the slot. Actually, hold on. Do we even have the ability for you? No, it doesn't appear we do have an ability for this. Nope, okay. Back to the game. Do you have anything else for us? Okay. Master, what do you have for us? I can see you've grown stronger and wiser now, thanks to my... I'll be right back real quick. Heard someone in the background. Alright, it's all good. Alright, I can see you have grown stronger and wiser now thanks to your journeys. I have previously taught you to call upon the powers of 6 legendary heroes of time past. Remember now that when you are ready, you will be able to call upon another. Oh, you're just telling me how to do that. Oh, and you give me something else. Okay, cool. Is that it? Alright, let's go test this class out a little bit. See how it goes. And I think that's where we'll call it. Palapusipuka was once a small islet, cluster of other islets, until land reclamation projects artificially increased its size and amalgamated all surrounding islets into one. The purpose of this massive undertaking was to create more land for industrial use, due to seaport's land insecurity. However, the recent earthworks have awakened spirits who have slumbered for centuries and spirits who have caused islets to earn the name of Island of the Cursed Sands. So what I'm hearing is, renovating and capitalizing just keeps screwing everyone over, apparently, for these spirits. That's what I'm getting here. Hold on. I'm gonna store this manual in there. Oh, frickin'. Well, crap, I didn't even mean to use that. I was hoping to actually drop that into the bank, not reset my whole class. Ripperoni. Here we go again, setting up my build again. We put you over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. And we put this here. Then we're gonna take this. And then we're gonna take this. Now we have to do that all over again. It was right here, right there. We had that there. That one's right over here. This is buff. Yeah, this is a buff one. Let's just keep going. You're technically a buff, so that one goes on. And I think Blood Vengeance, Blood Curse, Berserker Rage here. Fury on hit. Buff duration. There we are. That. Okay. Aside from that accidental moment there, we're gonna continue onward, as I actually didn't mean to do that. Yikes. I do need to buy more potions anyway, so... Thank you, bud. Wait, did I store my... Did I store my potions in here? No, I didn't. Okay, I just had to double check here. Alright, moving on. Let's see if we got our things together. Now we're a nice little white tiger. Cool, cool. And this triggers when I transform, so now I just create nothing but minions, and also when I punch things, I continue making minions. That's the logic here. I just continually buff out minions. Glyph-wise. Okay, it didn't screw up my glyphs either. Thank God. Let's give it a shot. Mod or lizard? Curry leaf. Okay. Orang minion. Okay. I think I actually see my minions. Potentially, is that? Nope. Yep, that's my minions. I can't do anything to you. Holy crap. Pretty interesting build, it looks like. Holy crap. Damn, this guy actually hits pretty hard. But out of here, buddy. Pretty strong setup, though, a moment, though. And now I just have more and more. More and more that just keep coming. Holy crap. More minions! More minions! I kill and I get more minions. This is a weird minion master build and I like it. But I do think that's where I'm probably gonna have to call the stream though. But I do hope everyone did enjoy Ghostlore. But, however, before we do call that, I do now have to do the on-air previews Monday. And what that one mission reminded me of. So this is where I'm gonna save it. And stick around. Because I am going to showcase the next game, which we're going to do on Monday. For those who stuck around for Ghostlore, I do hope you had a good time. And if you need to call for the night, thanks for dropping by. On that note, though, here is the preview for the next game. I am not personally going to be starting this one, but I will just show the intro. This is Dungeons of Blood and Dream, the closest thing I can find to something that's spooky. So, without further ado, and then I am going to showcase one more thing of what that creepy... let's try that again.
South being exhausted by thine hateful magics. Utilizing my own powers, I have thus ensnared thee within the very bowels of my
Remember to stay hydrated.
mind prison, that thou shalt not further thy nefarious endeavors. Escape shall be naught but a fool's hope, for my mind prison doth reside deep within a realm I created, where thy sorceries and thy endeavors are shackled most severely. Venture not to leave this place, for such efforts shall prove futile. With keen interest, I shall watch as thee struggle in vain.
Thank you, Spirit, for the hydrate and stretch. This, for Monday, is the one of the spooky ones that I found. So while we're here, I am going to actually, and also, there we are, I am going to turn that down a little bit. There we are. This crunch version, it's a go, and I just finished finished doing Ghostlore, but right now I'm just previewing the next game we'll be doing on Monday, and then I'm just gonna do one final preview of what that park level reminded me of, and that's where we'll call the stream. But how you doing, Spirit? But yeah, this is the game for Monday. Dungeons of Blood and Dream, the closest thing I could think of being a kind of a horror indie. Seeing how that went. Oh, hold on, let's check the manual. Use directional controls to navigate the manual. I didn't mean that. Countless ages ago, humans created jesters who lusted after their flesh. These jesters initiated the feast, driving the human race to brink of extinction. Only those who managed to control the jesters remained, and they grew in power. I am going to, pull up the store page. We're going to see this on Monday, but I'm just doing a quick preview. Only those who remained to control the Jesters remained, and they grew in power, becoming true humans, the new gods of the universe. In their attempts to rebuild the world, they created these puppets, demi-humans, capable of harnessing Jester's powers. Weak and lacking will. Then the sorcerer, one of the true humans, us, created blood magic. A mirror of his own powers, bestowed it upon his puppets. Although unable to interact with jesters directly, they possess the minds powerful enough to understand some of the greatest mysteries, surpassing in intelligence even some of the true humans. This is the story of a blood wizard, one of such puppets, and is imprisoned by another creature jealous of his powers. In Dungeons and Blood and Dream, you control the blood wizard, trapped within someone's mind prison. With your powers crippled in the awakened world, your only way to escape is harnessing the magic of the dream. And the bonus is this is also a roguelike. So this is going to probably, you are unsure who this is, but you have a feeling uncovering the person's identity is the key to your escape. That is just the only thing I can tease on that one. But that is going to be for Monday. And hopefully we won't have weird crashes when you try to boot it up. But it is a really interesting game. But on that note, though, before I end up calling it, I'm going to check one quick thing. Under Spooktober, I do have you set up. Okay, so this is something for a Spooktober thing, but this is what reminded me of something in another game that I played, actually, I think it was last year, 2 years ago. We're going to boot up the game that one creepy park reminded me of in Ghostlore. Just the vibe and the setting really struck like this game that I am booting up right now. And you'll understand why when I get to it. Hold on. I am going to skip through these. I am teasing something that may be something for Spooktober in the future. Huh. Well, here is. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, it wouldn't really matter now, would it? We'll just go with normal for this part. I just want to showcase the first level. Normal. We're going to skip through that, but first, I just want to showcase the first level. Keeping the spoilers minimum, because these are saved for Spooktober. Right, so that place reminded me of, whatchamacallit, this amusement park, just the vibe alone in the context. And, that's all I'm gonna leave in the context for this, so... Find the rest of that in a future Spooktober. So, just a little teaser for a future Spooktober. But anyway, and also what that park reminded me of, just the vibe of it and all. And the spirits and the lore just really spoke Silent Hill 3. So on that note, though, I am probably going to be calling the stream for the night. But we will be rating. I do believe Plumage is still streaming tonight. They are playing a Doom mod, it looks like. So we might end up rating them tonight if they're still going. I am going to go at the outside and check. But I do hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend. And hopefully see you on Monday. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I shall talk to you soon. Either on your stream, or see you around next time. Take care, everyone. Oh, and just to sum up, thank you, Guard, for the raid earlier. I hope your stream went well. Still around. Take care, everyone.